Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Simulator 2018 video. Today it's something a little bit different than we usually do. It's BR Blue for a start, but it's not. It's set in this day and age. We are currently on what used to be Devon Rails. It is now called the Railways of Devon and Cornwall, and it's now on version 6. So this was released yesterday, day before, so the 17th or 18th of June 2018. Now, this railway itself, I need to open the doors and get started actually, is the Dartmouth Steam Railway, formerly known as the Paignton and Dartmouth Steam Railway. It's 6.7 miles, heritage line, the former Great Western Railway branch line between Paignton and Kingswear in Devon. Much of the railway's business is summer tourists from the resort of Torbay, who are transported to Kingswear from where the Dartmouth passenger ferry takes them across the River Dart to Dartmouth. So, I don't have all the stock to run at this, and considering it's a steam railway, of course I'm running it in diesel because I can't drive steam for toffee. But it means I can run it. Oh, look at the little steam heat pipe going off. It's the summer, we wouldn't have that, but hey, still a nice little touch. It's very nicely detailed. I've done a quick run through it with async keys on, which means I've been able to get through it really, really fast. And it's just a really nice little run. I thought, actually, why am I just squeezing through this? I might as well show you all. Because the guys at, I forgot the name, I was about to call it Devon Rails again. The Railways of Devon and Cornwall team have worked their bums off. And it's high-speed tracks the guys actually make it, which is where I was getting confused. It's wonderful. A wonderful little run. I very rarely do heritage runs. We'll give it a little blast. Ooh, nice double celebrity HST set there. Always goes down a treat. Kenneth Grange on the back and the Insect Swallow liveried one on the front. Right, there's not a lot to set up in the 25. Not that I've driven it pretty much at all. So I'm guessing their engine start. Windscreen wipers. That's cab light. Nice big handbrake there. Not a bad little cab really, that is it. It's not a bad cab. Right, let's get moving. We'll talk a little bit more about the railway. It's never been one of the prettiest things, has it, the rats? I'm never really a fan of them. And there is some big avid followers out there of the rat. Just not really my cup of tea. So, the Railways of Devon and Cornwall. Devon Rail is now the Railways of Devon and Cornwall, so RDC. We have added the Cornish main line as far as Liskeard and will extend to Penzance in the near future. It all started with DTG's Riviera line, but RTD substantially adds and extends this. Since Devon Rail's version 5, we've added new detailed scenery from Saltash to St Germans, Colford Junction, Copleston and Paignton to Kingswear. We're just about to completely renew scenery from Newton Abbot to Totnes and Powderham to Coxwood, it's a good name, for various reasons. We've also corrected errors and platforms that people have reported during replacing 4 or 5 platforms that we're giving some people load-unload problems. I did have that, but they seem to have fixed that now. So RDC will continue to be updated. At the moment, detailed scenery for Exeter Plymouth, Exmouth, Honington, Copleston and Meldon Quarry, Newton Abbot to Paignton, Riviera line, Paignton and Dartmouth Railway, this is all new as we're doing now, Plymouth to St Germans and Gunnis Lake. There is partial scenery from Cowley Bridge Junction to Tiverton Parkway, St Germans to Maniat? I've seen it on the signs when I've been in Cornwall, but never been down there. And the line is signalling stations for only Honington to Axminster, Cobblestone to Barnstaple, Tiverton Parkway to Bristol Temple Meads, and that many at Liskeard. Totnes to Buckfastleigh, that's the South Devon Railway. They'll steadily be filling in the missing detail of the new route over time. We're keen to keep everything as up to date as possible, for example, by adding the new Exeter depot and plan new stations at Marsh Barton, Oakhampton East. Please let us know if any of the route has fallen out of date. RDC version 2 will include track signaling stations to Penzance, detailed scenery reach Liskeard and beyond, and there will be more detailing from Cowley Bridge to Whitehall Tunnel and northwards on the Tarka line. We'll also renew the scenery between Totnes and Plymouth and Newton Abbot and Paignton to meet the RDC current standards. In due course, we'll add the Plymouth Valley Railway, the Linton and Barnstaple Railway and the Cornish branches. It will take some time to complete the railways of Devon and Cornwall, but in the end they will be there. Nice. Now, oh God, we'll stop here. One thing I really like that high-speed tracks do, which I still haven't done and I should really do, it's naughty of me not to do it actually, I will do it after this video, is you can make a donation to Force Cancer Charity in Exeter and they'll add your house or any other personal avatar or symbol to RDC, subject to where it's available in location being close to the RDC railway. So if you make a donation, they'll basically put a passenger in or somebody around that's you. So you can do that through the link that they have on their website on Trades and Designs. It takes you to Virgin Money, just giving one, Virgin Giving, and then you let them know on the High Speed Tracks Facebook page. So it's a very, very nice way to do it, I reckon. It's a nice way to do it. It's not only people, I think Guy did Birmingham Glasgow did donations like that as well. I did make a donation to his requested charity. Now this is a railway I haven't done myself. My stepdad's family are actually from Paignton and he goes down quite a lot and there's sent me pictures of when he's been on it, but I've not been myself to do it. But it's very pretty here, look at that. That's a contender for a screenshot. Some of the loading times are pretty big on this, so I'm just going to speed up the loading times so we get more movement. There we go. Fair gradient, isn't it? Detail's really nice. There's even beach people. Some guys down there hiding under the waves. That's a pretty shot, isn't it? Very quiet Mark 1s these are, aren't they? Any extra amps doing that? Well, there we go. It's really nicely done. It's just got that feeling, hasn't it? People doing a bit of coastal walking with the dogs. Now the railway itself doesn't actually, it only has one diesel locomotive, and it is a 25. Well, it doesn't. It has a couple of shunters, but the only mainline diesel is a 25. And it says here, mainly used in the winter months for engineering trains, but does operate passenger services on selected days during the season. It can also sometimes be found assisting charters from the main line for either support with the gradients to help the shunt coaches stop once at Kingswear. In later years, with British Rail, its number was changed to D7535 to 25185. This isn't the right one, this is, I can't remember what this is numbered as. 25099. And their one's in two-tone green, the yellow front. This is just one of the scenarios that comes with Devon Rails, which, one thing I do have to say about Devon Rails is there are tons of scenarios. This is pretty. It comes with tons of scenarios. Tons and tons. And the requirements list isn't massive. So actually payware stuff, all you need is the Brighton mainline, European Loco asset pack, which you basically pretty much have. Platform cutler scenery pack, town scenery pack, Riviera line in the 50s, North Somerset Railway, West Coast Mainline North, and the West Somerset Railway, right? They're not, some of those come on sale for like £2. I think I picked up the West Somerset Railway for like £3 or something. Just trains you need Bristol Texton and Western Main Lines. Again, routes that I couldn't go out my way and say I recommend you get these, but for this I would. DP simulation with Barnstable to Exeter will be installed as well, but that's freeware. And then you'll need all the UKTS free stuff, which is a lot of the Haddock stuff, the JADs, home stuff, JS Loop crossings, the MV Tech stuff, and the UKTS freeware packs. So all in all, actually not a massively costly route to get running. That's fine. I'm missing a couple of bits of stock from the scenario, which is probably why it's playing about a bit. Mainly some GWR Steam stuff. This is at Churston. Churston, is that right? moment there. Chris out with his bubble hat on, look. Not seen the transit camper before. That's awesome. Again, we're here quite a while, so I'm just going to speed that up. It's a really well detailed route. It's very, very good to look at. And performance-wise, it's flawless. I was doing a test stream, so I've reshuffled all my overlays and stuff on the stream. And we did a quick run. Not 25, are we? Did a quick run just from Liskeard to Plymouth, and I was getting between 50 and 60 FPS the whole way around. This one I'm getting exactly the same. And considering how big this route is now, and the level of detail that's in it, it's amazing. He says level of detail as he's running through a load of trees. That's a weird way to say it. Maximum speed under power or coasting 90 miles per hour. I don't think I've ever seen another one like that. I'll take it a bit steady down this because this is a fair downward gradient. Says as he gets on the level. Salts are in these, wouldn't it? Not stopping here, but look at that for a platform. Ah, that's cool. tunnel plag. So pretty. Considering there's so many trees in this, the performance is unreal. These guys have really got this route creation stuff nailed. I won't lie though, I find driving at 25 mile an hour on Heritage Railways a little bit tedious. I can understand why people like going to them, because it's the only time you get to see certain traction on the tracks. I'm glad it's in this route, because it looks very pretty. But it's slow. I know some people like that sort of thing, and if I was driving steam you'd have more to do, so I get you. I know why it's there. I love a good boatyard. A good boatyard or a good marina is just as good for me as a diesel depot or a shed or something. Love it. So nice. It's always a win for me anyway when you mix boats and trains, but just for you steam fans coming down here with a nice big charter rake or something, bet you guys are buzzing for it. I'm sure there's probably been some diesel charters down here as well that I could do at some point. Should have really turned my walk quality up as well. I've got it down quite low. from my previous video. I'm not going to do the return section. It doesn't want me to do the return section. I'll save that for another video. Details, skips and pallets with the crane. It's what a boatyard should look like, isn't it? Oh look, moving cars. Ah, that's cool. I love the detail. Love the detail. Oh, it's a covered station at the end as well. God, you wouldn't want to go hacking through that too fast, would you? There's the ferries used to skip. Oh, brilliant. I love that. Clyde Puffer and an enlarged skip. That is ingenuity, that is. Great little run. Cracking little run. So massive shout out to High Speed Tracks for this route. I think you've done a wonderful, wonderful job. Go out and get it, guys. Go out and download it. If you haven't got the assets, buy them and get them, because it is brilliant. Bloopers Party Shop. It's just really nice. Really, really, really nice. I'm massively impressed. A massive, massive Big 10 for you guys. This is like a lovely little journey. Not my cup of tea, but a lovely little journey nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed this little additional video this week. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you haven't already, click that little bell as well so you get notified when I've released a new video. Tune into Twitch Sundays and Wednesdays from 7 PM till early hours of the morning for some more adult focused train humour. It definitely is more adult though, so if you are under 18, discretion is advised. That sounds really bad, but it's true. It's really true. You should see some of the people I have. Also, check out the Facebook group, Alan Thomson Simulations, links in the description below. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you next time.